Hello Falcons and welcome to the 7th installment of the Falcons News Network. I'm Karen and this is Brooke.
And we'll take you through the second semester's first showcase of student talent, school celebrations, and film class shenanigans.
To start the episode off, we'll hand things over to Bree and Caitlin with a review of the advanced acting class.
Advanced Acting is a theater program that runs after school in semester 2. It's a program where we take one-act plays and workshop them from start to finish, including all technical elements, to get them ready to compete at a zone festival and hopefully at a provincial level.
So how do you like Advanced Acting so far?
So far we've done a couple of read-throughs and I'm really enjoying it so far.
Have you made any new friends recently?
One or two from the class, yeah. There's some really nice people there, so tons of opportunities.
What inspired you, or why are you doing Advanced Acting?
I guess it's really nice, the creative expression of it, and everyone is really nice, and it's very free of judgment, and we get to go to cool festivals and stuff, so yeah.
I'm Mr. Campos, and I'm going to talk about the Indigenous Action Committee. So the Indigenous Action Committee is a group here at the school that organized the Orange Shirt Day. There'll be a couple other events we organize this year as well, the Red Shirt Day and the National Day of Indigenous Peoples. You've probably seen the posters up around the school as well. So a little bit about what we do in the group is we meet every Tuesday in room 241 at lunch. And there's kind of two components to our meetings. One is kind of an educational piece. We learn a little bit about Indigenous history or Indigenous issues specific to kind of here or in Alberta or in Canada. And then we have an action piece where we talk about things we can do. Group think this is important is because when we look at both the history of Canada and contemporary Canada, there's imbalances in privilege and power. And so we look at ways and talk about ways that we can address those imbalances and talk about ways like our responsibility of how we right the wrongs of history. Another exciting piece is that next year we're starting an Indigenous Studies course. So we'll look at the history, art, culture and language, specifically with the Treaty 7 Nations, the Tsuut'ina, Stoney Nakoda, and Blackfoot people.
Another great class option for students to take.
Now, keeping with the theme of reviews, we have Linnea, Cooper, and Zach's review of Factorio.
Do you know what makes me feel better after a long, hard day of working at a minimum wage cashier job? Wasting hours of my life staring at pixels on a screen and making the numbers go up. Video games. In fact, I've been obsessed with one in particular, Factorio, the sci-fi construction strategy indie darling of gamers way too obsessed with the minutiae of building a literal factory. What could be better than a story about an invasive, crash-landed industrialist with no cares to the environment or to the indigenous population of giant bugs? Truly an inspirational tale. Factorio, developed by indie Czech studio Woob Software, was released under early access in 2016. It pairs top-down graphics, all of the early Fallout installments, with skill trees that bear progressively better items as you go. The official ultimate goal of the game is to build up your factory, make a rocket, and make your escape. But thanks to Factorio's finely crafted gameplay mechanics built to reward you with hits of dopamine, the factory quickly becomes your only waking thought. Just to toss a wrench into your scheme, there are mega weird alien life forms who super don't like it when your pollution cloud gets all up in their nest. Early game, it's not more than an inconvenience unless you make the amateur mistake of leaving the factory undefended. Any bug ray is immediately squashed by your defenses, walls, turrets, etc. Over time though, you become resentful towards the bugs. Their stupid little weaseling bodies and incessant shitter drives you crazy. They throw themselves at the factory, Chernobyl-skeenly doomed to be forever rendered null and void. Why do they even bother? When you lay down at night, you hear the bugs whisper scary words like unionization and workers' rights. And while burning hatred for bugs is good enough for any red-blooded venture capitalist, Factorio demands something more. being driven mad by the limitations of your own smooth monkey brain. Factorio is a deceptively simple game at first. You awaken stranded in a hostile ecosystem that wants nothing more but to reduce you to atoms. Your only chance of survival is manual labor, harvesting resources like coal and iron. At first, the going is slow, but eventually you begin to industrialize. Automation is the name of the game. See, Factorio has these things called science packs. They allow you to research skill trees and unlock new, better machinery, and they also take literally forever to craft. Ergo, you better start building that factory. Automation is a ridiculously complicated process, but the Spartan Up version is as follows. Get raw resources, craft science packs and research, better equipment which allows you to get more raw resources faster. Repeat that for about 100 hours and maybe you'll have made a semi-decent factory. Don't forget to protect yourself though, because when your cloud of pollution inevitably starts spreading over the bug nests, they are not going to play nice. Eventually you reach the final tier of technologies like spacecraft, mech suits, and nukes, all of which allow you to achieve further separation from your heinous crimes. But it was worth it though, right? What you did to Novice? The bugs just don't understand. The pollution is an unfortunate byproduct to a worthy end. Your escape, your life. It's all about you. If my word isn't enough, then maybe this recreation of Pac-Man made entirely in-game with switches can convince you. It's a good game, buy it. The factory has become my only waking thought and destroyed my ability to sleep.
Hey guys, it's me, and today we're going to be asking some students what they think of the new flex schedule with the second semester. I think it's a pretty interesting topic, and we're going to see what students think. So in the second semester, we've introduced a bit of a change in our schedule. The flex blocks have been switched around, and we're just asking some students what they think of it. So, what do you think of the flex block?
It doesn't make a big difference for me. I'm always late to morning class because Stevens holds me hostage.
You just say Stevens holds you hostage?
Yeah.
Why?
Morning announcements.
Huh. Well, do you think...
We're gonna unionize.
Do you think that with the switch of the flex blocks, it has increased your efficiency and productivity at school?
No.
Well, you say your productivity has increased.
Absolutely not.
No.
But I don't care, so.
So you're still failing math? No.
No.
So are you fond of the new flex blocks?
Not necessarily, no.
All right, so we're here with Master Spangler, and and I'd just like to know his opinion on the new flex blocks or the school schedule.
I love the new flex blocks and the new school schedule. I hope that you do too. I think it's fantastic. I've already seen more kids in my space than last semester to begin with.
Why would you say that?
Mostly due to the fact that the flex blocks are currently feel fairly limited in the fact that you can't really go places and do any homework unless you're in a class.
It's fine.
It's fine. Very neutral answer.
I mean, it's good.
It's good? So we're moving to a positive answer? Would you say that the productivity of the school in general, including yourself, has increased?
You were an excellent interview. This is really good.
Thank you.
I think so. It's very early in the semester so far, but I would say that I'm really lucky with the classes that I take this semester. I've got some really good kids that are working really hard and using their time well.
All right, so we're here with Master Zeal, and I'd like to know his opinion on the new flex blocks.
I really like them. I think having them in between blocks, more students are attending them. It also gives them an easier option to get any teacher's help that they need. Yeah, I'm all for it. Starting school early is great, gets you out of bed early. I think students would disagree.
I personally disagree with getting up early. That is not part of my traditional values. Would you say that you have become more productive during the flex block as well?
I would say yes, because I'm sometimes with the morning flexes, usually if the flex is in between classes, I find that I'm more awake and ready, and especially if I have a class, then I can kind of pull students from that class for that specific flex block. And then it's not like I'm trying to chase people around, so I think I've become more productive having it in between.
We're here with the art class, and it's a very simple question. Just say yes or no. Do you guys like the new flex schedule?
It sucks!
No. Did you just say it sucks?
Yeah.
Thank you for your opinion. All right, very appreciated.
So that's why Linnea is always late to class.
Keeping the review segments coming, we have Callum, Jordan, and Brooke's food review.
Today we're trying the chicken burger from the cafeteria. This is apparently a rare item. It's not ordered very often, so I'm told. So this will be our little adventure.
Welcome to Food Review. Today we got the most popular poutine from the cafeteria, and we're going to be trying it, so. Really good, the saltiness works, a beautiful amount of cheese, the fries are nice and crispy. Overall, 10 out of 10. A little salty, but I like salt. Snack wrap from the cafeteria, and looking good, smells good. When we got it, I wanted to eat it right then and there. Cheers. Yeah, I mean, got the sauce right. Chicken's nice and crispy. Tomatoes nice and thick. This is my lunch.
The mayo does complement the chicken quite well. It does have a nice juicy flavor to it. The tomato could be a little fresher, but for a cafeteria lunch, this is exquisite. I give that a 10.
Hi, my name is Mrs. Hagel, and I'm the cosmetology teacher here at the Foothills Composite High School. In cosmetology class, our students learn everything from professional shampooing to braiding, hairstyling, all forms, whether it's long hair, short hair. They also learn how to cut hair eventually, color hair, highlight hair, anything to do with hair, you learn in our classroom. So if you take the cosmetology program here at the Comp, you can become a hairstylist after high school, providing you get a job in a salon and get signed up as a registered apprentice with your employer. My favorite thing about cosmetology are the relationships that we get to build with students. Our program is very hands-on, and the students, while they do some bookwork, it's mostly like a salon atmosphere. So we do have a lot of fun in here, and that's probably just my favorite part. We do customers here at the salon as well, and that's kind of neat to be able to not only teach students, but then to see them apply their knowledge in the real world. All right, thank you. Bye.
And to finally break the chain of reviews, we have Who Jerks the Best by Karen.
You're a jerk. I know. 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 You're a jerk. You're a jerk. No boy. 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 You're a jerk. 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 You're a jerk. I know. You're a jerk. I know. You're a jerk. I know. You're a jerk. You're a jerk. I know. You're a jerk. I know. You're a jerk. I know.
And that concludes this episode of FNN.
Be sure to tune back in 21 days from now to witness another feature of the school's great talent, creativity, and the return of everyone's favorite parkour expert.
Thanks for watching, and have a Falcon good day.